a designer, have you ever been able to use your skills for the Baha'i Faith?
I have been very, very blessed with a number of opportunities to design large public events for the Baha'i Faith. The first one of note would be the Baha'i International Peace Conference in San Francisco, and I believe that was in 1985. And for that, we had an audience of 10,000 people in the huge barn-like San Francisco Civic Auditorium. And it was a program that consisted primarily of evening speakers and entertainment.
It's the heart of the family of man. Whoa, beaten away. Whoa, beaten away. Whoa, it's beaten away.
Because an age so powerful that it represents the consummation of human evolution is dawning. An age so stupendous it defies our imagination. The sun of that age is rising.
Down in the valley, down by the sea, everywhere around the world.
So that was my first experience, and then some of the people who helped organize that event were later asked if they would work on the Baha'i World Congress in New York City. That was to be held over the Thanksgiving weekend, American Thanksgiving, in 1992. And I spent actually 2 years on that project. The World Congress was a gathering of 30,000 Baha'is from over almost 180 countries, I believe. And it was a celebration of our diversity. And we had a massive central performance space in the well-known Jacob Javits Convention Center in New York City, which is a huge structure. And we had 2 gatherings a day for 15,000 people apiece. My challenge as the designer was to create an environment where everybody felt the sort of the unity of the faith, the excitement of New York, and some of the historical character of the city that is so significant to our history. So the set itself was an elaborate cityscape, abstract cityscape, and because of the audience in a gigantic circular arrangement around the stage, we had to have projection screens in 4 locations, great big, 18 by 24 foot projection screens, rear projection, so that you could see the actual person on stage, but also their image projected large. And in between all of that, I found a wonderful Baha'i landscape designer, and she created exquisite gardens in between all the screens in the city buildings, cityscape. We had a choir of 300, an orchestra of 100, and it was an extraordinary 4 days. And the entire thing, parts of the entire thing were broadcast on satellite around the world for the Baha'i audience.
Akia, Western Samoa, are you there?
We are here.
As well, we had a 5-ballroom exhibit on the history of the Baha'i Faith in New York City, centered on the son of our Prophet founder. The son's name was Abdul-Baha, as you know, and he came to New York in 1912. So the city of New York is a very special place for Baha'is around the world, and the exhibit occupying those ballrooms at the New York Hilton was to trace the history of Abdul-Baha in New York, the people he met on his journey across North America, including Canada, and back again to New York. So it was a wonderful opportunity. And I worked with a brilliant writer, producer named Elizabeth Martin. The two of us spent 2 years designing those exhibits.